Good day, everyone. I am Joe Da Silva, and this is the High Rise Concept. Back in December, I was sitting at a coffee shop reading a book I just purchased from Chapters, a store I really should not go into unaccompanied. It's my kryptonite. When a former colleague of mine, Brian, came by and we exchanged pleasantries. I hadn't seen Brian for over a year. And we started talking about the season and everything, and he noticed the book I was reading and he was taken rather aback. See, the book I was reading was on cold calling, Proven Techniques by Stephen Schindler. And Brian said, Joe, I don't understand. Why are you reading this book? I mean, you wrote the book on cold calling. And Brian was one of the individuals, part of the big team that I put together nationally, that actually trained them to not only enjoy making cold calls, but they would go out and make cold calls all day long because they just got to love it and were very successful at it. I myself am one of those few people that actually do love making cold calls. I looked at Brian and I said, well, you really enjoy going out in the salt chuck there and fish for salmon and that. And he goes, yeah, I love it. And I said, have you ever read any articles on salmon fishing, deep sea fishing, and books, and search the net? And he goes, yeah, I do it all the time. He's continually trying to figure out new ways to catch the big ones. I go, well, that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm reading a book on cold calling to see if there's any new techniques or things I haven't tried, etc., in order to become even better at it. It's part of my program. I want to make sure that my program stays current. He still couldn't understand it, and he said, but you taught us all how to love making cold calls. I just don't understand what there's more to learn. I said, well, Brian, to be quite honest with you, the techniques that I showed you, a lot of them I actually took from other people and kind of mixed in my own way of doing it, and in that build a brand new program on cold calling that I taught you guys. You see, in today's day and age, it is impossible for us to know everything. Regardless if you're a subject matter expert, it doesn't matter on what you feel you're a subject matter expert in, there's always one more thing to learn. There's always one brand new technique to test. This particular book, I mean, I enjoyed reading the book. It's got a few techniques, 2 or 3, that I do plan on testing out to see if they do work. It's quite funny, actually. A lot of the book has got the same techniques that I do teach, and there's a few there that I'm just dispelling completely as being ridiculous, would never work in our part of the world anyway. The book was a good book, it was a good read, and what I would suggest to people is if you are a subject matter expert, or if you think you know it all, guess what? You don't know it all. If you feel you need a little bit more help, be it on cold call, be it on sales techniques or behaviors, being on taking your particular career to the next level, then look me up on the High Rise Concept and book yourself in for that 30-minute complimentary strategy session. We'll find out where you are, where you want to go, and how you're going to get there. It's very easy to do. It's at thehighriseconcept.com. I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to talking to you. In the meantime, I am Joe Da Silva. This has been the High Rise Concept. Until next time.